Another Friday night rolls in. Same faces wearing different skin. You remind me of someone I used to know, way back when, before this job became my home. Every night I pour their hearts out, watch them spill across the floor. Every night I pour their hearts out, just like mine did years before. Lipstick smile, a nervous laugh, way he holds her photograph. Seen this scene 1,000 times or more, and every time it hits me like before. Every night I pour their hearts out, watch them spill across the floor. Every night I pour their hearts out, just like mine did years before. A long time I sat right there, we're sitting out, making all the same mistakes that I'm watching you make now. I could tell you what comes next, save you from what I expect. But baby, some things you gotta learn alone, like how an empty glass would lead you home. Every night I pour their hearts out, watch them spill across the floor. Every night I pour their hearts out, just like mine did years before. Every night I pour their hearts out, just like mine did years before. Up here in dusty rafters, old boxes, memories stacked away. Found his 6-string in the corner, strings all rusted, case worn gray. And beneath the pickguard, folded tight, yellow paper caught my eye. Never knew what Grandpa wanted to say till I found these words today. All this time in an old guitar, all this time, all these years. Says he wrote it in the springtime, when the roses first caught bloom. Too scared to sing it to her face, so he hid it in this room. And the words are faded, barely there, but his heart shines through somehow. Never knew what Grandpa wanted to say till I found these words today. All this time in an old guitar, all this time, all these years. Gonna tune these strings up right, learn each line, every chord, make his love song come alive the way he never could before. Grandma's hands are trembling now as I sing what he couldn't then. But I swear I see him smiling through the tears in her eyes again. Never knew what Grandpa wanted to say, but I found these words today. All this time in an old guitar, all this time, all these years. All this time in an old guitar, all these years. Monday morning, mirrors clean, familiar faces floating by, silent smiles and small town scenes while something stirs inside. People passing through my door with heavy hearts they can disguise, listening while they pour their troubles in my eyes. Everybody's secrets but mine, keeping time with every sigh. Everybody's secrets but mine, while I'm dying here inside. Miss Murray's marriage falling fast, Pastor Pete's prodigal son, Tommy's troubles from his past, stories spilling one by one. I nod and say I understand while scissors snip away their pain, but no one sees these hands are trembling just the same. Everybody's secrets but mine, keeping time with every sigh. Everybody's secrets but mine, while I'm dying here inside. These walls have heard 10,000 tales of broken hearts and blame, but not a soul has ever heard the words behind my name. Each evening when I sweep the floor, their whispered words still linger here. I lock up tight this lonely door and disappear. Sometimes I wish somebody knew the weight of all these weathered years, but I just smile on through and swallow down these tears. Everybody's secrets but mine, keeping time with every sigh. Everybody's secrets but mine, while I'm dying here inside.
Everybody's side.
Up here in my projection booth tonight, watching old film dancing dusty light. 40 years of running these machines, showing countless silver screen scenes. Every Friday night I'd climb these stairs, share the stories that we'd all share. One more show before I close the door, just like 1,000 times I've done before. Reading memories through time in this booth up high. Stories rolling by through either mine as the years unwind. I've seen young love bloom down below, watch their children come and grow. Station wagons, pickup trucks, kids in pajamas, teenage luck. Sometimes the film would snap and break, but somehow we'd stay awake till stars came out to join our show, and summer breezes soft would blow. Free my late the fern, maiden told me guy. Only ever in need for trees, you then Tuesday's me. And having mine and read self-hit tap, watch St. Reader all the light. Reading memories through time in this booth up high. Now they roll by to reborn mine. Through each frame they shine, joy the roll by. Through each frame they shine as the years unwind. Round and round the Ferris wheel, all alone tonight, working at the county fair till the morning light. Round and round my weary world keeps spinning away. Round and round these rides I tend, day after day. Just won't fade away. Watching couples laugh and smile from my ticket stand. Round and round they go above, while I understand. Keep spinning away. day. Round and round with memories, just won't fade away. Rusty rails and faded paint tell the same old tale. Round and round we drift along like a worn-down rail, running, riding, and wiping tears, watching years roll past, wondering when my turning will come to break free at last. Rides I tend, day after day, round and round with memories. Just won't fade, just won't fade, just. Worn leather reins in my hand, last one left on these dusty lands. Been ranching here 40 years, now just emptiness and tears. Every damn day feels so wrong since I had to hang that for sale sign on. Empty stables, empty heart, bills keep piling up so high, everything's falling apart. I can't help but wonder why. What's a cowboy without horses? Feed costs more than I can pay. Watch my herd just slip away. One by one, had to let them go. Just old thunder moving slow. Signed the papers yesterday, felt my whole world just fade away. Empty stables, empty heart, bills keep piling up so high, everything's falling apart. And I can't help but wonder why. What's a cowboy without horses? Looking at these calloused hands, not sure who I am. Empty stables, empty heart, bills keep piling up so high, everything's falling apart. And I can't help but wonder why. What's a cowboy without horses? What's a cowboy without horses? Every morning I walk these roads
past the fence where the wild grass grows. My boots know every patch of ground where generations left their mark down. The oak tree's seen 100 springs, heard all the songs my family sings. Not counting days instead of sheep, wondering how much more I can keep. These acres know my name, like rain knows the soil. These acres know my name, but time's gonna spoil. Mail's still sitting in the box, ain't touched those letters sealed with talks of numbers that don't add up right. Papers waiting black and white. The tractor's parked behind the shed where Daddy's words still ring in my head. This land's worth more than silver sun, but now I feel what can't be undone. These acres know my name, like rain knows the soil. These acres know my name, but time's gonna spoil. Some things you can't outrun, some debts you can't outgrow. When morning meets the sun, just one way to go. Empty field stretched to the pine where my grandpa drew that property line. The well still gives the sweetest drink, but lately makes me stop and think. What's written in these furrows deep is more than what I meant to keep. The wind still whispers through the day as piece by piece it slips away. These acres know my name, like rain knows the soil. These acres know my name, but time's gonna spoil. These acres know my name.
Another Tuesday morning, coffee's getting cold. Same old faces coming in with stories to be sold. That little velvet box there caught my eye today. Somehow I knew before I looked what price we'd have to pay. Some rings come back around in ways you never knew they could. In ways you never knew they could. Your hands were shaking badly when you set it down. Said times were getting harder now since you left our town. Some rings come back around in ways you never knew they could. In ways you never knew they could. Been 30 years behind this counter, watching treasures come and go. First time my own past walked right in, wearing all that gold. Goodbye back for nothing, put it in my drawer. But something's better left behind than carried you before. Some rings come back around in ways you never knew they could.
Got called to fix the jukebox down at Eddie's bar. Third time this month, something's jammed the gears. Took the panel off like I always do, but this time found something I wasn't looking for. Your letter fell right out, dated 93. Still smell your perfume on the faded sheet. Read those words you wrote in careful Spanish script about the dance we shared that summer night. Every song in Little Box knows our story by heart. Every quarter drop kept the memory alive. I've been fixing broken music all these years. Never knew I was the one who needed to be fixed. Remember how you'd save your nickels just to play that Patsy Cline song 7 times a day. Guess I should have seen the signs back then when you stopped coming by to play our song again. Los recuerdos viven en la música, como el amor que debe escapar. Cada nota toca mi corazón, como si fuera ayer otra vez. Every song in Little Box knows our story by heart. Every quarter drop kept the memory alive. I've been fixing broken music all these years. Never knew I was the one who needed to be fixed. I'm standing here with grease upon my hands. 30 years of silence, finally understand why this jukebox keeps on breaking down. You've been holding on to what I should have found. What I should have found. Should have
Alarm clock sits there quiet by my bedside. 40 years of habit, hard to hide. Coffee still brewing, same old time. But these work boots ain't going nowhere. Empty lunchbox, empty morning, empty lunchbox. Just ain't nothing for me. Empty lunchbox. Just ain't nothing for me. Old time cards finished, punched its last. All those Monday meetings now have passed. Workshops humming without me there. These calloused hands don't know what to share. Empty lunchbox, empty morning, empty lunchbox. Just ain't nothing for me. Empty lunchbox. Just ain't nothing for me. La-dee-da-da. Your wife says, honey, go fish today. But these shoulders need some weight. 40 years of purpose slipped away like morning frost on a sunny day. Empty lunchbox, empty morning, empty lunchbox. Just ain't nothing for me. Empty lunchbox. Just ain't nothing for me. Feed bucket swinging, my boots leave a trail past the barn where the morning's still waiting to break. Not a sound in the pasture except the wind through the pines and my breath making clouds in the cold. When the world's still sleeping and there's peace worth keeping, just me and these mornings alone. Just me and my heart coming home. Coffee still steaming spills over the rim while the cattle come close and their breath mingles mine. Every morning we dance this old familiar dance, and I wouldn't change one single thing. When the world's still sleeping and there's peace worth keeping, just me and these mornings alone. Just me, my heart coming home. Ain't something special when time stands perfectly still. For the birds start singing, or the sun climbs that hill. Some folks pray in churches, some bow down at home, but my chapel's this pasture My prayers float up slow like the mist off the grass and the steam off my cup as another day starts to unfold. When the world's still sleeping and there's peace worth keeping, just me and these mornings alone. Just me and my heart coming home. Just me and my heart coming home. Monday morning in another small town, pulling wrenches, checking bolts on the carousel round. Been doing this job since I was 19, living life from fairground to fairground, if you know what I mean. Each town feels the same, but different somehow, like pages torn from the same worn out book now. Where'd all these memories go when the carnival leaves town? Do they fade like cotton candy or sink deep in the ground? I've seen 1,000 first kisses on this Ferris wheel ride, but come Sunday morning we'll be waving goodbye. Sally from Memphis gave me her phone last June. Tommy proposed on the tilt-a-whirl under her harvest moon. Kids with sticky fingers and summertime smiles. Parents spending money they saved up for miles.
They say the carnival brings magic for just a little while,
but we're just passing through with our rusty metal and tired too. Living off French fries and breaking all the rules, keep most folks tied down. When the carnival leaves town, they fade like cotton candy or sink deep in the ground. I seen 1,000 first kisses on this Ferris wheel ride. Come Sunday morning, one will be waving goodbye. Monday morning in another small town.
Just another Monday in another small town.
Beach shop closed today. Signs all faded gray. 10 years he fixed our car. Now just empty yard. Barber's pole don't spin. Paint's wearing mighty thin. This Miller's Market too. Nothing left to do. Every morning feels so strange, but nothing stays the same. Main Street's getting mighty quiet. Time just keeps on flying by. Downtown drugstore's done. Mom and Pa's last run. Dusty window panes, gathering rust and rain. Empty diner stools where we played like fools. Friday nights are still up on Harper Hill. Every morning feels so strange, when nothing stays the same. Main Street's getting mighty quiet. Time just keeps on flying by. Some folks still remain, fighting through the pain, planting summer seeds, meeting daily needs. Small town pride runs deep, promises we keep. Church bells still ring true, calling me and you. Faithful farmers pray for a better day. Though the streets are bare, love's still hanging there. Every morning feels so strange, but nothing stays the same. Main Street's getting mighty quiet. You met the wits, but all gone. I keep catching glances as I'm passing through, at rest stops and diners, nothing else to do. These fluorescent lights ain't kind to anyone, but lately they're showing what I'm running from. Mile after mile, it's getting harder to see the face in the glass looking back at me. Mile after mile, time won't let me be. The face in the glass ain't who I used to be. 10 years on the road, 100,000 stops, every state line cries, everything I lost. Sometimes I pull over just to catch my breath, watch those 18-wheelers rolling east and west, and every reflection tells the same old truth.
about all the highways leading back to you. Each morning's coffee in a different place, but the same old stories written on my face. Diesel fumes and dawn are breaking through, while my reflection telling nothing new. Mile after mile, it's getting harder to see the face in the glass looking back at me. Mile after mile, time won't let me be. The face in the glass ain't who I used to be. I keep on driving, I keep on through these truck stop mornings, showing what is true, what is true. Miles of pavement rolling under these big wheels. Every stop along this route I'm hearing different deals. Coffee's getting cold at Jenny's truck stop diner. That old Tom behind the counter won't quite meet my eyes. Word travels faster than these 18 wheels. Through truck stops and diners, that's how it feels. The truth's been chasing me down this highway, but I keep on driving, pretending I'm okay. Overheard two drivers talking by the diesel pump. Man, it's rough when someone does you wrong back home. They got real quiet when I walked on by. Now even strangers seem to know more than I. Word travels faster than these 18 wheels. Through truck stops and diners, that's how it feels. The truth's been chasing me down this highway, but I keep on driving, pretending I'm okay. All these miles I've been connecting dots. Every phone call home that rings and stops. Pictures on phones that shouldn't exist. Names I recognize from places I missed. And now I know why you never answer late. Why the neighbors look away when I pull through that gate. Why your sister changed the subject when I asked last week. Why my buddy Jack won't look me in the eye when we speak. Running these routes from Kansas City to Jacksonville, pushing through nights while you're getting your thrill. Every town's got a story about what you done, while I'm out here working thinking we're still one. Loading and unloading, but the waiting in the trailer is sin. Knowing every mile takes me to a fake. It could've just told me straight instead of letting me roam. Finding out piece by piece you ain't alone at home. Word travels faster than these 18 wheels. Now I know exactly how betrayal feels. I'm turning this rig around, heading your way. Got some truth of my own I need to say.
Put the grease paint on one last time. Stand behind these wooden lines. Watch the young bulls kicking up the ground, while my old bones creak around. 30 years of painted smiles. 30 years of painted smiles. Running circles, gone saving lives. 30 years of painted smiles. Every scar tells its own tale of close calls and safe escape. Made the little children laugh and cheer through the dust and through the years. 30 years of painted smile. 30 years of painted smiles. Running circle flow, saving lives. 30 years of painted smiles. Tonight the moon's a spotlight on this final rodeo. My red nose and baggy britches tell me it's my time to go. 30 years of painted smile. 30 years of painted smile. Running circles, saving lives. 30 years of painted smiles.
You walk these fences in the morning light, where Daddy taught you how to mend them right. Every post and wire tells a different tale of summers past and winter's lonely wail. The old oak's branches reach across the sky, where children learn the ways to get by. Their names are carved there plain to see, just memories now. These old fence posts got more stories to share than any change could ever bear. The rusty gate still squeaks that same old song, where cattle move through all the summer long. Their trails are worn into the weathered ground, like time itself just circling round and round. The working horse still grazes in the field, where generations watch their fortunes yield. Your boots kick up the Texas dust one final time.
These old fence posts got more stories to share than any change could ever bear. Your granddad's tool still hanging in the barn, each dent and scratch like pieces of his heart. The well he dug still gives its water true, though soon enough they won't know what it grew. The morning sun paints everything in pine, like nature's telling you it'll all be fine. You tip your hat and turn away, nothing left to say. Some things just can't be measured in dollars and cents. These old fence posts got more stories to share than any change could ever bear. 40 years behind this chair, watching seasons come and go. Every morning I've been there with my scissors nice and slow. Every head of hair tells a tale of triumph, love, and tears. Some folks talk and some go pale, but I've heard it through the years. All these years. Old man Johnson came today, lost his wife 2 months ago. As I trimmed, I heard him say how he misses her, you know. Young Tim got his college news while sitting in my chair. His mama cried she couldn't lose her boy to somewhere there. Somewhere there. Sometimes I think the good Lord knew someone had to be the keeper of these stories true, and somehow he picked me. Miss Caroline found love again at 68 years old. She blushed just like she did back when she was 16, I'm told. Sweet Caroline. Every head of hair tells a tale of triumph, love, and tears. Some folks talk and some go pale, but I've heard it through the years. Through all these years. And when my time is done someday, these stories I'll still keep. 'Cause every single Saturday they trusted them to me. Been standing here since 75, trimming hair and keeping pride. Every morning, same routine, making folks look fresh and clean.
Pastor Pete with perfect part, Mrs. Miller's weekly start, Sheriff dropping local news while I'm working on his cruise. 40 years of stories shared right here in this old chair, just lending my ear. Tommy's first day heading to school, shaking scared, I played it cool. Prom nights, wedding days gone by, growing up before my eyes. Farmers talking about the rain, market prices, harvest grain. Some moved on, some settled down, but they all come back around. 40 years of stories shared right here in this old chair, just lending my ear. Monday morning, coffee steam, Baker Bill brings fresh ice cream. Politics and baseball scores, same debates we've had before. Looking back, I wouldn't change not one soul who came my way. Every clip and every trim kept this small town neat and trim. 40 years of stories shared right here in this old chair, just lending my ear, just lending my ear.